The help is available to us from slide-out windows that you'll see here on the right-hand side of the IDE. The white question mark in the blue bubble is our dynamic help. The blue question mark in the white document window is our index. And then finally, the magnifying glass with a little book behind it, that's our search. Now, if you don't see all of these different icons on the right-hand side, you can access them by going to the menu. If we go up to the menu and choose Help, we can pop up our dynamic help, contents, which I actually haven't pulled up in this example, index, and search. Let's take a look at the dynamic help. If we go to the dynamic help window, you'll notice that the topics are pretty standard topics in terms of just generally getting started. And that's because we don't have any projects open. So from a context-specific environment, what we're really looking at is just really a good launching point, a good starting point. So subjects such as customizing dynamic help, a Visual Studio walkthrough, etc. If I were to open a project, come back out here to the Start window and open one of the projects that we worked with previously, we'll go to the Solution Explorer window so we can verify that the project has been opened. And then let's open up one of our code windows. As you'll see, we now have a code window open. This is our Say Hello class. So let's go back to Dynamic Help and see if there's anything different. But you'll notice that the help topics are a little bit different now. We have topics on using the text editor, coding techniques, using the debugger. We've got some other more specific samples on the C# language, Visual Studio samples, etc. We still have various getting started topics as well. So if I wanted to refer to any of those standard topics, they're still available. And as they continue to do other activities inside Visual Studio, Dynamic Help will also continue to adjust. Now let's take a look at the index. If we pull up the index window, we can type what we want to look for here in this box. Or if we've already typed in some searches, we would be able to select them from this list. If you're only interested in looking at a certain portion of the documentation, you can set a filter and look only at information about the .NET Framework or enterprise servers, maybe Visual Basic or Visual C#. So there's nothing here that's really any different. If I were to type in a topic here, say XML, and choose Search, then this would search the documentation, in this case with no filter, for that XML topic. Now you'll notice that the search results will pop in here in the bottom screen, where my output window was. If I wanted to locate a specific topic then, I simply double-click here in this results window, and it would pop that topic documentation up in the main screen. Now, obviously, I haven't really restricted this, so I have quite a few topics available, 500. That's the maximum number of topics that will be returned. But I could restrict this if I wanted to by providing a search only in certain relevant areas or by further defining the specific types of XML information I'm interested in extracting. So as you can see, most of the documentation is pretty standard, and the way that we search through that is also very standard. In addition, we also have the ability to use the MSDN library descriptions and online sources as well to get up to the minute and the most relevant and recent changes to what's going on within the C# programming environment.